Hey guys.
Hello everyone.
Hey, today we're going to talk about Palms at Serenoa. This is probably the only game in town when it comes to 55 and over. You know, we've done just recently Highlands at the Esplanade. They're finished. They have wait lists, and I think last time we checked they were down to 6 lots with a wait list. So,
And the Palms has a lot more lots to go, doesn't it?
and the Highlands a lot more expensive. So if you're trying to get into a 55 plus in Clermont, it's the Palms, but there's, that's an issue too. They're not releasing a lot of lots, and when they do, it's almost like you have to have a bidding war.
Right, and they have inventory supplies that they have to get in as well. So,
Right.
And they have to wait for certain things to come in before they release. So there is a process with them.
Your least expensive would be a villa. However, they haven't I don't think they've gotten permitting for those yet to start building,
Right.
and we don't know where the prices will be once that happens. Prices keep going up. We keep talking about that. People are making a lot of money on their homes that bought last year versus this year. They can't believe how much equity they've already built. Every now and then we stumble upon something that's kind of like a spec that someone fell out of,
Right.
and someone can jump in. But if the homes are going on the market over the weekend, then you're in competition with other people.
It's all about the timing, right?
It's timing.
Yeah.
I mean, you're bidding over what the list price is.
Mhm.
If it makes it through the weekend, then there's a possibility that you can get in at list price, first come, first serve. So we wanted to show you the community, show you what's going on. There's still another phase that they're working on,
Right,
and
a
we'll
lot
show you that.
a lot of dirt moving.
A lot of dirt moving, but right now there's nothing. I mean, we have to wait for the next release, and so those are few and in between. So stay tuned, and we want to show you around and show you what you get here. But it's probably the best value for brand new construction in a 55 plus in the hot Clermont area.
Not to say, remember, the low HOA with the amenities you get is great too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Okay, we always love showing you the map of where we're coming from. So just to make this a little bit smaller, you're going to see here's 192. That takes you from 27 South. It takes you all the way over to Disney, all the fun stuff. But we're going to talk about Serenoa, Palms at Serenoa. But on the way, so if you go north on 27, and on the way, you have to turn on Sawgrass Bay Boulevard. But on the way, that's where they are building that Edgemont by D.R. Horton. So that is kind of like the very beginning of Serenoa. And then you'll see from here, you have the Palms at Serenoa. This is the only 55 plus community still building that you can still get lots and everything from in Clermont. So this is the Palms. And then if you go down, you have the Serenoa Clubhouse. Now, this is not for the 55 plus. This is for other people, other builders that have built in there, that have built homes in Serenoa. So they have a beautiful clubhouse just for them. The Palms has a beautiful clubhouse just for the 55 and over. And then if you keep going down, this is where Serenoa Lakes is by Pulte. So they're still building there, and eventually, and what we're waiting for, eventually they will be connecting this area right here, and that will bring you all the way over to Fleming's Road. You'll be passing MI Homes and going over to Avalon and Western Way and all the way over to Disney. So everyone's excited about. It's only like 50 feet. It's not much that they have to connect, but they have to really build all the other roads so that it'll be ready when that connection goes in. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're traveling down Sawgrass Bay Boulevard, and the only way to get into this community as of now is on US 27. So we're heading down to the Palms at Serenoa, but before we get there, we're going to be passing Edgemont. We haven't talked a lot about Edgemont. That's the other D.R. Horton community that's going in right on the edge of the Palms at Serenoa.
But that one's not age restricted.
It's not age restricted. It's a small amount of homes, and they're even talking about if
they're not even sure it's going to be part of the pool for the other part of Serenoa. So we'll get more details on that as it comes through. And this is on your left. This is where Edgemont is going. But, still moving dirt, still working on that area. But right now we are in Serenoa, and we're going to be turning left into the Palms at Serenoa. This is the only 55 plus community still building, really, and that you can still have opportunities in Clermont.
Yeah, it's really nice because once you get into Serenoa, there is a change in the landscaping, roads, even the streetlights,
Now to the left here is their beautiful resort style pool. They have bocce ball. They have a very active clubhouse and activities director. They have pickleball.
Special events.
It's a lot of special events. So it's a thriving, newer community. Prices, again, like we talked about, they are still going up, and now we're finding more of those bidding wars, when something does pop up on the market, because there's just not a lot. Houses in here, square footage wise, you can get between 1402 and 2034. There are 8 floor plans with the villa. Last we heard, they're still trying to get permitting on the villas, so we don't know when those will come out, but hopefully soon, because those would be the most reasonable, probably more in the mid 300s. But the most popular models that we're seeing are the Del Rey and the Clifton. Del Rey is their larger model, that's a 3.2, and that is the 2,034 square feet. And Clifton is 1,816 square feet, and that's a 2.2. You're looking at upper 3s into 4s. We've even seen resale in here way over 4. So things are starting to happen. You can see a lot of construction, a lot of building going on. But here it is one of the lower HOAs for the 55 plus communities out of any of the other places.
Now we're going to take you on a tour of the Clifton. This is one of the more popular models. It is a little bit smaller than the Del Rey. It is a 1-story, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,816 square feet. And as you go through, you can see that it has a nice layout to it.
You know what I love about the newer builds? The high ceilings and the really tall doors.
Yeah, it does give you that feeling that there's so much more space in there. We always like to remind you that we don't work for or represent the builders. We're just local realtors here to give you great information, and we're hoping to help you find your perfect home.
If you'd like buyer representation, give us a call. We'd love to help you. If you walk in without a realtor representing you, then you can't be represented by an agent. So we deal with a lot of relocation, I would say mostly relocation, and we're here from beginning to end and even after. So we're helping you find that perfect home. We're helping you watch how it's being built and all that other fun stuff. So give us a call. We'd love to be here for you.
Now it's time to move on to the amazing amenities this community has. They have a community director that organizes all the activities that are going on. The pool is like being at a resort. I mean, it just has a covered area, it has little cabanas that you can stay in. It is truly like being on vacation while you're there, and it's a real low fee as well. You can't miss out on the pickleball courts and the bocce ball area. It is a lot of fun here. Thank you for joining us today on our tour of the Palms at Serenoa.
Yeah, you can see there's a lot going on. We're waiting constantly for more releases. If you're thinking about coming to our area, or if you have interest in this community, reach out to us. We would love to help you. We'd love to show you around. This is the best game in town right now. Reach out to us. We can help you through the process.
And you know what? We have really good relationships with the sales representatives here, and we get a lot of good information from them that we will get to you, and it'll allow us to move quickly when things happen and when they're available.
So we have a lot more coming out your way. Don't forget to subscribe. We have a free relocation guide if you're coming our way. Again, call, text, email us. We would love to help you with your future plans. And stay tuned for future videos.
And we really do appreciate you watching our videos.
And we'll see you soon.